We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Come on, set, go!
On the ground, it's the rookie running back out of Miami. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
It's now second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Now Daniels. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 47.
You look at this Cowboy defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. A quick toss out right. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 right at the 40.
Craft all 80.
To throw is Daniels. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. So now they operate back from their side of the field here. Second and long.
49.
Cup 19. Ready, right?
Here's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Rebel. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Well, just shy of midfield. Here's second and a couple. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Now Prescott. Complete to Dorsett. Gets through and now an opening. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. A handoff, Dorsett up the middle. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Prescott down. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll set up second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5. Prescott to throw it. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, that he's been very creative and savvy in his route running. And
that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From a yard out. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play-action pass, you see the end result, usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with?
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations, so it is harder to defend.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Come on. Try to be lying.
Daniels looking to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
That's good for
Big yardage that time for Washington. And even 60 yards.
18, Pioneer.
To the air goes Daniels. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Throwing now is Daniels. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Prescott. That one out wide and intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Cowboys 7. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Yeah, here we go.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. For the defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. had the determination to say this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points as he takes it the other way to the end zone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Up the middle they go with Dorsett. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left and end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Here we go.
Throwing, Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one where you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Aubrey now for the point after. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The return. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Ready up.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Panther 6, 19 Lions. Go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Like the line.
On the give, this is Dorsett. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Yeah, here we go.
Again, it'll be Dorsett. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a second and goal situation.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, 26.
Dorsett will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and is showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time that led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. They set up the screen to Portis. And he'll be brought down late at the 40 here. 10 yards there, good for Washington first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Hey,
An inside give. Here's Portis. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Daniels. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Check, 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 check. Bronco 80.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. An audible here to get a new look. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Well, I thought they should have punted before. Now they probably definitely need to punt, right?
Yeah, we did a little mind melding there, didn't we? Because I was wondering, why are you out there if you're not going to punt it in the first place? Now, I don't think they have any choice.
Pulled in at the 24. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. All told, that a 55-yard punt with a net of 40 after the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Left side to Lamb. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go. 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. They dump it off, complete to Dorsett. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Yeah, here we go.
And again, it's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Hayes. Powering his way forward. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Commanders 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready,
the Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Off the play fake. Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So wipe away the big yardage as they say he set foot out of bounds during his route.
And we talk a lot about using the sideline as another defender. I used to get that a lot from my college head coach, Johnny Majors. Use Sammy sideline, as he called it. Force the receiver out of bounds. Your job's essentially done for you.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
It's a gain of 20. And a Cowboy first down.
Go to 54, go to 54. Why? What do you think?
And they hand it off to Dorsett. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. To throw is Prescott. They'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 42 yards. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome.
a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 19, Charger, 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Come 19, come 19.
Now Daniels. Looking left sideline, it's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's going to be brought down to about the 33-yard line. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Running right, Portis. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They go play action. Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll give this up the middle to Portis. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Second and 9.
Here we go. Rig. 70 Timberwolf.
To throw is Daniels. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
70 Lions. Ready.
Going quickly out to the right side. And he takes it in for the Commanders' touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Now a 2nd and 2. Now Dorsett. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. Prescott now. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. Fighting his way through contact. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now it's Dorsett. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 28. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through. He's got a man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. The fullback comes through with a big play there. 41 yards.
32-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Drops this one off to Portis. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We are off to the fourth quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this fourth quarter. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Ready?
Daniels looking to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Mustang 19. Ready?
To the air goes Daniels. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
It's now third
And they're
down
at the point of the ball
and
game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever.
19, Charger, 9.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
results in a fourth down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready,
On fourth down, here's Daniels. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
It's second down.
The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They set up the screen to Dorsett. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Here's Brian Anger now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels going to throw for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for Washington. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that one's going to come up short. Low throw.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Ready, right?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Let's go. 19, Charger. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he will find his man on the outside.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
3-yard line.
They'll try and run for it here with Portis. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Prescott to throw.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. This little short throw to Witten. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Okay.
Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
4th
12.
quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Play action. Now it's Daniels.
He's got a man. That's caught left sideline.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers.
Back to throw.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the 4th quarter. He's got a man wide open. But, oh, my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
He's back to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
At the 40-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 40 yards.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th.
Gay is on for the point after. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
makes the score. Commanders 43, Cowboys 42.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll run. It's Dorsett. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's Dak. That's complete to Lamb. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as to understand where they are in the field?
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Dorsett. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. 2 timeouts still available. Keep that in mind. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Dallas, they improve their mark to 12-4 with 1 game to go. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, they fall back to 500, 8-8 on the year. And they will look to turn it around next time out. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.